Hey, Joel, thanks for doing this. Maybe we can start by having you say your name and where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Joel Trammell, and I currently reside since 1992 in Austin, Texas.
Terrific. And if you wouldn't mind, would you share a brief career background for yourself and also what you do today?
Yeah, I started my career teaching at the U.S. Navy Nuclear Power School. Thought at the time I wanted to be a professor, and so thought about getting a PhD in engineering. But while there, loved the teaching, but decided I wasn't interested in theoretical engineering anymore and wanted to get into business. So at the time, the university wanted you to take 60 hours of undergraduate business before they'd let you into their MBA program. And being an arrogant engineer, I didn't want to do that. And so I just started a business. And so that was 30 something years ago. And so pretty quickly, I became unqualified to do anything else other than run businesses. And so you got to figure out a way to make it work. Was fortunate to build a couple of businesses that had 9-figure exits, most notably a company called NetQoS that I built with my wife here in Austin. And so then for the last, half dozen years or so, I've been able to kind of focus more on what I enjoy doing, which is trying to help CEOs and businesses maximize their return. So I love taking businesses and helping them hit home runs. And I hate seeing businesses that should be home runs that turn into singles or strikeouts just because people don't manage them well or don't really understand the complexities of running a large scale organization.
Got it. Terrific. Wow, impressive background. And thanks for detailing your story there. What are your business goals today? What are you working on today that would be relevant for folks to hear?
Yeah, I have a whole range of things I'm involved in that all kind of center around this concept of helping people be better CEOs. I own Texas CEO Magazine, publication we do. I have a ranch called Texas CEO Ranch, really imaginative naming here, that we host groups and do training and classes. I've written a book and have written a couple other books that'll be coming out in the next year around the role of the CEO and management thinking and training and how to scale an organization, which of course is the real challenge that we have in Austin is scaling our organizations and getting them to have, large exits or be large thriving entities.
Okay, got it. That's great. And how would you say that you can help others? I know it's a similar question to last time, or how can others help you?
Well, I enjoy engaging with businesses that are growing, that have challenges. I really kind of segment businesses into 3 categories from the CEO position. You have 0 to 25 employees, and most competent entrepreneurs can handle that. They can kind of run that 0 to 25 stage out of their back pocket. That's where you're talking about, do we have product market fit? Does everything kind of work? But then if you're lucky and you get really successful, you go through a phase from 25 to about 100 or 150 employees, where there really needs to be thought around how you run the business and how you hand away kind of all the executive positions other than CEO and bring people in that are better at sales and better at marketing and better at product than you were. And that's where a lot of businesses struggle. And so I'm looking for businesses that are going through that scale transition from 25 to 100 employees. I've done it. NetQoS had 31 consecutive quarters of double-digit year-over-year growth. That's probably the thing I'm most proud of in my business career because of the consistency of doing that. And that's hard to do unless you kind of have a plan and a system for doing it. So I'm looking to help, businesses that are going through that 25 to 100 or more transition. And like I say, turn what I think, a lot of businesses that should be home runs, make them home runs instead of being singles or doubles, or they have some, mishap that happens along the way and you replace the founder and things kind of get off the tracks, right?
Yeah, got it. And you mentioned earlier in our other conversation that you're interested in enterprise companies or folks in the enterprise sector. Are you also interested in talking to company founders who are in other sectors or primarily enterprise?
Yeah, I invest probably mostly in enterprise software, but any sort of knowledge work business. I mean, I don't consider myself a manufacturing guy or kind of a retail fast food or something of those. But the typical kind of knowledge businesses where there's IP involved, there's services involved, there's knowledge workers are kind of the key component of the business. I think most of the things I talk about are valuable to any business that's growing in those areas.
Got it. All right, terrific. And so on that note, how can folks connect with you?
Sure, you can go to joeltrammell.com and take a look. That's Trammell with 2 M's, 2 L's, because most people put 1 L on it. So I'll get it right. Go to joeltrammell.com, and there we have some resources there. If you want to reach me directly, my email, joel@chorus.com. You're welcome to email.
Okay. Terrific, Joel. Well, thanks for your time today. It's great to learn more about you, and hopefully we can get you connected with the right folks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.